We are following some breaking news right now. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is on the scene of a possible homicide investigation. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Jeannie Blaylock.
And I'm Heather Crawford. So this is all happening in the northwest part of the city. The police responding to the area around Ellis Street and Kings Road. Our Zach Wilcox is joining us live out at the scene. Zach, we see the crime scene tape behind you. Describe what you're seeing.
Yeah, Heather, at this point, information is really limited. We know that JSO is investigating a homicide scene here, but beyond that, they told us they may have some more details for us in a briefing later. I'll tell you the very first thing that caught my attention after we pulled up here about 20 minutes ago is that the crime scene tape in the first car starts right here at Liu Food Store, but the convenience store itself, I'm yet to see a single officer go in or out of that store. It seems like most of the attention is actually just a little up the street behind an old storefront into the more residential space. There's a couple of houses back there with a more wooded area, and that's where we've seen a lot of the officers going. We've had some of the detectives up here closer to the road with the crime scene units. I saw one carrying a black storage crate full of stuff, but other than that, haven't seen a ton of any evidence getting moved around at this point. And again, we have still little information. They just put up this Crime Stopper sign, so it looks like JSO probably still looking for some information here if anybody happened to see or hear anything. We've talked with a few folks on this side of the street. They mentioned that they hadn't heard or saw anything from their homes, which are so close to what happened here. And the first they were hearing or seeing of it was when they walked out their front door and turned and saw this. So some folks pulling out their phones, taking some pictures, trying to figure out what exactly is going on here. And guys, the only other thing I wanted to mention while I have you, and it may not be particularly relevant here, but the first thing that hit me when I saw the address of where this happened is it's only about 2 blocks up the street from the Dollar General that had tragedy happen a couple of years ago. So I'm sure seeing a police presence this big with this many flashing lights can be really triggering for a community that really is still grieving that horrific scene that happened just a couple of years ago. On the Midwest side, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.